Hello, my name is Maplevy, and in today's video I'll be teaching you how to change the primary target, how to repeat the heist finale, and some tricks you can do in the Cayo Perico heist just to make it easier to pull off. Now if there is any specific sections of the guide you are looking for, I will split the guide into sections so that it will be easier to navigate. Now let's get into the video. Starting off, I will be teaching you how to change the primary target, so let's begin. Now once you have paid for your setup, start the heist. I'm certain the difficulty doesn't matter, but for the purpose of this video I will be setting mine to hard, which is achieved by replaying the heist shortly after completing. Now once you have paid the heist fee, you want to head over to the Gather Intel prep and launch it. Now I recommend using the Kosatka's fast travel feature to head over to the closest location near the Vellum. Now once you have fast travelled to the closest area, take the helicopter in the submarine to fly over to the Vellum and take out the guards once you arrive and fly the plane to the Cayo Perico island. Now once you arrive on the Cayo Perico island, you want to steal a bike from the airstrip and go off-road and slowly make your way over to the tower. Now once you reach the security checkpoint, you want to sneak through the gate on your bike and slip down on the right. Now they've added this new camera since the LS Tuners update, which is located right here, but it's still easily avoidable just by hopping into the field on the right. Now when you guys have finally reached the tower, if there is a guard patrolling, then that means the signal box will be up in the tower. However, if there is no guard patrolling, then the signal box will be located on the ground. Now once you have hacked the signal box and bringing up the Sightseer app to check the security cameras, I recommend checking the basement camera first to see if it's the primary target you are after before you go and check the secondary loot on the storage cameras. Now if the primary loot isn't exactly what you're wanting, you want to back out of the cameras and wait for Pavel to finish talking. Once he's finished talking, then you want to load up single player and load up an invite only session. Remember, you want to have your spawn location set to the Kosatka just to make the process 10 times quicker. Now once you have spawned back into the submarine, you then want to go back to the heist table and start the heist intel prep back up again. Now you want to head over to the airport in your Kosatka's helicopter, and once you have arrived at the airport, before you head into the marker, wait for Pavel to finish talking so you can call him so you can hop over the option to cancel the heist. You want to get close to the marker and cancel the heist and then head into the marker, which resets the primary target, allowing you to go back to the island, head over to the communication tower again and search for the security cameras to get the primary target you're searching for. Now if you didn't get the primary target you were wanting, unfortunately you're going to have to repeat the process I previously mentioned from the communication tower onwards until you get the primary target you want. Now on to the other section of the video. Now heads up, the finale replay glitch on console isn't solo, so you're going to need a co-host. Whereas on PC the replay method is solo, but the same method does work for both. Now when doing the finale, you want to set the approach vehicle to the Kosatka, the infiltration point to the drainage tunnel, the compound entry point to the drainage tunnel, the escape point to the Kosatka. Now if you're on console, you want to give your co-host all of the cut because it won't save the host cut after doing the replay method, whereas on PC it does. And once you finally arrive at the compound through the tunnel, if you're doing the solo, you want to head up the staircase to your right and then climb up the wall and then finally climbing onto the roof, which allows you to skip the majority of the stealth section so you can head past all the guards until you reach this beam. You want to cross this so that you're in the main area of the compound. Now one of these elite guards will be carrying a set of keys, so you want to kill them all and head down to the basement. And once you're in the basement, you just want to take the primary target and then quickly exit the compound. Nothing's really changed in this method except just going across the rooftops. Alright, let's get into the co-op section. Now if you're doing this co-op, you want to head up the staircase, up to your right and follow the edge of the compound, taking out all the guards, hoping they drop a key card. Once you have a key card, the other key card will always be on the office desk, so you just simply want to take out all the elite guards, hopefully getting the keys as well, then pick up the last key card and tell your partner to go steal the second loot while you hit the mini vault in the office and then take the primary and second loot down in the basement. And once you've all finished in the office, you want to carefully go down and take out the Juggernaut, because sometimes when you take him out, it might alert the guard below. So once you've taken both guards out, just head over to the locked door at the bottom right, unlock it and then carry on taking the primary loot and the second loot down in the basement. Now ever since the LS Tuners update, Rockstar have allowed players to open the 2-man keycard solo, however, you have to have an additional player in your heist in order to be able to do this, otherwise it won't work unfortunately. Anyway, now once you have taken all the loot, you can carry the primary objective if you want to head over to the main entrance of the compound and exit through here. Once you've exited the compound, you want to kill the guard and steal a vehicle. Now in our case, we'll be stealing a car, and you want to head over to the southest part of the island and drive into the ocean. Now once you have driven into the ocean, you simply just want to swim away from the island. Now there should be a set of mines in a triangle shape, so you just want to swim into the middle of them, and you'll notice the text at the bottom of the screen will have disappeared. Now here's where the really important part of the rupee glitch really takes place. Now during the cutscene, there'll be a crucial moment where you get delivered an envelope. Now if you're on console, once you are handed the envelope, the host wants to close the game application, whereas on PC, you want to disconnect your internet. Now when you reboot up a session, you should be able to replay the heist finale. I hope you enjoyed this guide, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!